Welcome back. Strap those shackles up because you're fucking here watching us. Love you.
To continue our conversation from the last episode yesterday, or 2 days ago,
Yes.
or a month ago, it depends on when I
Who knows?
Who knows? I'll edit the first
I know.
episode.
He
then
knows.
Wait a year to upload the next one.
Now we're in Mercy of Dreams. Mercy Dreams. There's no oven there. What the fuck? But on the map it says no. It's just Mercy Dreams. Okay. So when you die, you see that blue bar?
Yeah.
Fucking when you die, thorns cover chunks of it, so you can't get more which allows you to do your special moves. This is where you get rid of that. You can pay for it, or you can go collect your souls essentially. But
yeah, so there's a story in the Book of Judges about
what's up, Grizz?
about one guy who at one point the Jews were enslaved to a king who was particularly corpulent.
Yeah.
Which means fat.
Hell yeah. I googled that.
And in order to sneak in and assassinate said king, God basically told one of the prophets, the judges as they are known, which is why it's the Book of Judges.
Juries, executioners.
He was like, hey man,
not that cool.
Here's my plan as I am God, the giver of the best plans.
Yeah.
Strap a blade to your right leg, because then you're gonna draw it with your left hand, and no one will think that's a thing that's gonna happen because left-handed people are the devil.
Yes, that story.
And then once you're in the throne room, tell the king you've got a secret for him, and all the other people will leave. And then you stab the fuck out of him with your hidden blade that's just strapped to your leg that they aren't going to check because they don't think anyone's going to be dumb enough to be evil and to use their blade with their left hand.
What the fuck?
And then he did it. And but the best part of the story is that the guy was so fat that the Bible goes into detail about the fact that when he stabs this king, that the blade goes in up to the guy's forearm.
Oh my
God. But the blade doesn't come out the other side.
The fuck?
Because the guy is so fat.
Oh my god. Jesus. Brutal.
Dude, or you just gotta read the parts that they don't want you to know about.
Oh, fuck. Fuck that up.
I mean, what parts do they not want you to know about?
The ones that aren't in the Bible. The King James Version.
Come at me. Come at me, bro.
I mean,
Come at me.
The one all about the demon hierarchy.
Oh, fuck. I fucked it up.
The King James Version is already, nonsense because it was translated by a king who had his own... So it was translated, if I recall properly, by a king who was trying to, quell the pagan religions at the time. So he added in a bunch of talk about witches that wasn't there in the original Bible, and...
Yes, because free-thinking women are evil.
If I remember correctly, his name was...
King James?
His name was Harvey Weinstein.
No, touching children is okay in the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that might be right.
What was I say? Fucking Bible hour with fucking Freddie and Matt.
Hey, we're playing a Bible-inspired game.
It's
How
true.
about that time that, a guy was like, hey, man, these two angels have come to my house dressed up as travelers, and all these people want to murder and fuck them. But I'm not going to let that happen because they revealed their angels to me. So please, take my daughter instead and murder fuck her.
God, I don't know, man. There's some fucking crazy shit in those books, dude. It's maybe we can admit the fact that these books were written thousands of years ago by people who fucking have no idea what they're talking about. Just saying. I don't know. Anyway.
Turns out they were only written hundreds of years ago
Well,
by people smoking too much dope.
All that ganja,
That's
dude.
just the Book of Revelations. We were
Yes.
talking about that earlier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
with the eyes within eyes and the seraphims having 6 wings that cover half their body. And
Nah, that was just some dude on too much.
Dude, you want to... What was I say? So, speaking of Judges, though, because that did make me think. Hey, you've watched the remake of Judge Dredd, right? Just called Dredd.
I haven't.
You should... Oh, my God. We should fucking watch that one of these days. You want to talk about, It's definitely cheesy, but it's really... Go away. It's definitely cheesy, but it's really... You're like, yeah, he actually started to go away. Oh, shit. Whatever. It's because these dudes are... Scoop!
No, stop. Go away.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh God! Oh, did Grizz send you that? Oh, his Markiplier posted to Twitter, and he's just like, "Hi," and the first response was some girl who fucking posted a picture of from that movie. Oh, hi, Mark. But yeah, dude, we should totally watch.
Yes.
Dave, what's the name of the actor in that movie? Oh no, shit.
That was,
Kyle Urban, right?
Carl Urban?
Carl Urban, not
Yeah.
Kyle. Kyle Urban just drinks monsters and fucks up his stepdad. No, but fucking no. Fucking Carl Urban's in. Dude, it's really fucking good. Like, I'm really sad we're not getting another like a sequel to that because, dude, it was just. It's a solid fucking.
What else has Carl Urban been in?
Star Trek, Lord of the Rings.
What was he in Star Trek?
He was the. Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a.
Oh, was he? He was McCoy.
Yeah, that guy.
He was Bones.
Yes. Damn bones, dude. All right, we're oh shit.
Now you've just maybe reminded me that I need to, like, I've been hemming and hawing over whether or not I should get a subscription to CBS All Access so I could watch Picard.
Yes.
Because I love Next Generation.
Just wait for it all to come out and then do the 30-day free trial. And then cancel it once you're done watching. Oh, fuck. This part sucks. I might.
Yes, the Disney Plus.
Go away.
I haven't watched Mandalorian either, but I don't think Star Wars has been good.
In
a while.
So I haven't watched it, but according to Grizz and many other people, The Mandalorian's like the good thing of Star Wars that came out. But they said that about Fallen Order. And
on top of that, the number of boomers running around excited about Baby Yoda memes.
Yeah.
The Baby Yoda is the new fucking Minions.
Yo, no, I was literally about to say that. God, just fucking die. Oh my god.
He can't. He's the fly pope.
He is the fly. No, dude, he's the fly.
And all the girls say, I'm pretty fly for a pope guy.
That's beautiful. We're getting in sync here, man. I like it.
All right.
Later, Grizz. Say bye to Grizz, everybody.
Bye, Grizz!
Alright, now we can truly examine what this thing looks
Now that the ladies are moist.
like. Ooh, you gotta leave him on the edge. Yeah, but you rescue those, and eventually you find a painting where he gives you, not an essential item to beat the game, but it makes it a lot easier. Because it makes it so you can fall down certain pits and not die.
You must save the cervical vertebrae of Zit. I couldn't read the rest of it. That's as far as I saw it was Z-I-C-H.
There is a lot of written lore in this game, I will say, and if you
because it's trying desperately to be something between Hollow Knight and Dark Souls.
There is an item that is a straight up reference to Dark Souls in this game. We'll buy it later, but it's like an ember of something, and the description in it says the remaining embers of a bonfire forged in a distant land, part of some ritual, and you're like, oh, that's. Everyone who's played it, I watched Indy Mouse's video of him playing this, and he was like, oh, that's a Dark Souls reference. I was like, dude, absolutely. Like, we all just agreed. So, but yeah, man, I don't know. This game is good in the sense that it's not the most challenging fucking Metroidvania I've ever played. It's just fun to play. And we haven't really been listening to the music, obviously, because we're talking for a Let's Play, but,
oh, no, man.
You know,
you can still hear it in the background. It's still good.
Yeah, I don't. It's very ambient. It's nice to listen to.
You know, I don't know why I've never really thought of it before. Everyone's all about how Souls-like are a new genre, but Souls-like are just 3D Metroidvania games.
I mean, essentially, yeah. Well, that's what it goes back to. Is like, look, man, you took a 2D formula that worked, and you brought it to the 3D world in a big interlocking map, upgrades that let you the new places.
The thing is that a lot of Souls-likes focus so much on the combat.
Yeah.
And the combat's important. Don't get me wrong, but
Yes.
like. I would argue that the combat is probably, it's important that it be understandable, but it's, like, the least enjoyable part of Dark Souls. I feel like a lot of times when I'm playing Dark Souls and whatnot, and don't get me wrong, I like Dark Souls. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to tell you this. You know I've purchased Dark Souls multiple times.
For the audience, yeah. You know.
I like Dark Souls. I enjoy it a lot, but I do feel like when you're fighting things in Dark Souls, you aren't necessarily fighting the thing you are fighting. You're kind of fighting the controls.
Yeah.
In order to fight the thing.
Yes.
And I feel like that's where FromSoft shines. That's why a lot of the newer Armored Core games didn't do well, because the older Armored Core games, you had in order to control your mech. You used the L1 and R1 to raise and lower your camera.
Go. Well, the motherfucker, I did it again. Sorry guys, I'm doing really bad right now.
So it felt kind of like you were trying to control a mech as opposed to just easily controlling a video game.
Yeah.
Like some of the later Armored Core games. And I feel like that's probably that's some of the allure of Dark Souls.
Yes.
Is because it has that further layer of abstraction, it gives you like a challenge to controlling it. So, if anything, Dark Souls kind of has frustrating game controls, and I would argue that's probably intentional to a point.
Yeah. Well, I would agree with that.
And so, like, it's kind of like when you look at a piece of high art made by someone who has a lot of skill in painting, but yet, like, it's intentionally stylized in a weird way.
Yes.
That's the controls for, like, Dark Souls and stuff like that.
Yeah, the way I would kind of describe it is like, or what I tell people is like, if you're trying to get into the series, understand that the hardest part about playing the game is mastering the controls. Once you master the controls and you understand how bosses work, 90% of boss fights boil down to stay behind them and hit them with your sword when there's an opening. And that's all it is. It's not a hard concept. The hardest part is mastering the controls and just understanding when it's okay to hit them. After that, most of the PvE becomes really easy. Most, not all. Some people are still fucking bastards.
Well, and I think that's the thing. There's people are like, oh, new video games are too easy a lot of times.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a point where
Oh fuck.
playing a video game
Come at me, bro.
needs to be like a level of abstraction.
Yeah.
If the controls are so fluid and easy that everything comes supernaturally, then you have to amp up the difficulty somewhere else.
Yes.
And there's something to be said for making the game feel like you have to have a little bit of skill at controlling it in order to make it go well.
Yeah.
And that's the whole selling point of fighting games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, the whole point of fighting games is basically like mastering a set of unique kind of oddball controls that you might not aren't necessarily intuitive.
Uh-huh.
And then learning other people's movements, which, at the end of the day, that's exactly what Dark Souls is.
Yeah.
It's learning a set of patterns and mastering a set of oddball controls. That's different depending on what weapon you choose.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. So for example, I'm really fucking good at big sword build in Dark Souls, which you can only be so good with big sword in PvP. But when you're fighting enemies, big sword build, I'm fucking amazing with that shit. I tried doing a whip build. That was one of the most infuriating gameplays I have ever done in my life. I did a scythe build, completely different style of play. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's what. And honestly, man, oh fuck, yeah, here we go.
It's the equivalent of being really, really good at, you know. It's the equivalent of being really, really good with Mario and Smash, and then being like, I'm gonna try playing Snake now. It's a completely different play style.
Sorry, I'm just
You good,
trying
man?
to not die.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I don't have all the techniques I want right now. Oh fuck.
You just got fucked by the Fly Pope.
All right. Just those guys just need to stay over there while I smack this Pope. And then I'm gonna fucking.
You know, there's multiple of them, so they're more like cardinals.
Yes. And then
My
we're gonna
flying chair!
Come at me. Skirt! Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Alright.
I mean, he came at you.
And then... bam! There we go. Oh, fucking yeah, bitch. Alright, sorry. Anyway.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. I have fun with games like these. Part of the fun of these games, and I would argue of pretty much any game, like, you know, Dark Souls or Metroid or this, is just exploring the maps. It's one of my favorite parts because they're linear. So, like, you know there's only certain places you can go, you know you can... Like, I like open world games, don't get me wrong, but... I don't know that a lot of games benefit from being open world, because it's like, it's almost like there's too much to explore, you know what I mean?
I would argue open world games... not to go back to a very popular well for me, good old Breath of the Wild.
I knew it! Alright, so this lady, we're not gonna use her help, but she can help you fight. But she doesn't, like, fight, she just stands in the background, and she'll heal you, like, a couple times if you get low on health. But, if you do that, she ages and she eventually dies. We're gonna keep her alive, though.
Nice.
Because fuck that, we're not casual. Well, we are, but, you know. So anyway, as you were saying, though, Breath of the Wild.
A lot of open world games, like... maybe it's just because I'm not like a hardcore completionist by any means, but like
Yeah.
I do like to, if I really enjoy a game, I like to try to like consume it, like complete it.
Get your money's worth out of it. You know, play it to the absolute end. You know.
Yeah, and doing that with like Breath of the Wild, it feels like it's not respecting my time by making me search all over for weird shit.
Yes.
I don't want it to be too easy, but at the same time, like, I'm not a big fan of open world games that basically tell you to fuck yourself when it comes to being like, I want to play this game. What do I have to do today? And with Breath of the Wild, after a certain point, the answer is search around and go find shrines. And unless you're using a third-party thing online, if you found a lot of them already, be prepared to search for a while, because you have no clue what you have, where things are. You have no hint as to where new things will be. At least with, like, say, older open world games that a lot of people hate for some reason. Like, say I'm playing Saints Row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm sitting down, what do I feel like doing today? I'm gonna do an insurance fraud mission to raise up my rep in the game. And I can open up my map on any area that I've explored. I can immediately go, there's the insurance fraud mission, there's an insurance fraud mission, and there's an insurance fraud mission.
Yeah.
I have a list of things that I can choose to do when I want to play that game. I don't have to be all like, well, I hope I go find an insurance fraud mission and not one of the 5 billion other missions I have to do.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm a little confused because I missed an item somewhere that is important for... Oh, wait, no, I know where it is. Never mind. Okay, we're good. I'm just an idiot.
Gucci we rock.
So there's a teleporter. There's only a couple quick travel locations in this game. It's not like in every level, so... But, so you remember I told you they had that room of healers? Well, I just got an item I can give them that will prevent them from dying, and that's why I was like, what the fuck? Where's this item at? I forgot it was in this room. So, yeah, anyway, sorry. Didn't mean
You
to...
good? But we'll pick this up next time on Filthy Casual
Oh,
Gaming.
shit, yeah, fuck, another 17-minute episode. Holy fuck. Yeah, we'll see you babies next time.
Shut up and sit down.